Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, then my name is Corey and I thank you for checking out this video. Now lately on YouTube, I've noticed that a lot of YouTubers like to make videos reacting to trash TV shows like 90 Day Fiancé and My Strange Addictions. Trash TV is basically any TV show that is so over the top, dramatic, and badly acted that people love to watch it to make fun of it. There are so many TV shows out there that could be defined as trash TV that I could react to, but I decided to go with the documentary type TV show, Ghost Adventures. Ghost Adventures is a show where this group of guys goes around to different locations that are supposedly haunted and attempts to find proof that ghosts exist. But after 24 seasons, 231 episodes, and 49 specials, I still haven't heard that there's definitive proof that ghosts are real, so I don't think these guys are doing a very good job. When I was a kid, I used to watch this TV show with a friend of mine pretty well every time I went over to his place because it was always on the Travel Channel for some reason, and we loved to make fun of it. So I wanted to see if this show was still just as much fun to watch as it used to be. I could have picked pretty well any episode to react to because every episode in the show is pretty well the exact same, but I decided to go with an episode in season 4 called Yorktown Hospital because the only thing I know about this episode is that one of the guys takes his shirt off while hunting ghosts for some reason, and you know we gotta react to that. So let's watch it. This is the most dramatic intro to a show that I've ever seen.
Wanted us.
It's so overly dramatic. I just
so
love
I
it.
set out on a quest to capture what I once saw onto video.
What are they running after there?
No Big Roth and our equipment tech, Aaron Goodwin. The three of us.
Look at this shot. Like, producers are literally just like, all right, we need you guys in a graveyard because you're hunting ghosts, right? But it just looks like 3 goth kids at your high school. They probably just go home and explain to their parents that it's not a phase, it's who they are. They like hanging out in graveyards.
Of the most highly active paranormal locations where we will spend an entire night being locked down from dusk until dawn. These are our...
Look at this shot here. These 3 guys are about to drop the most fire album of 2011. They remind me of just any boy band, honestly. I just think it's hilarious how overly dramatic this intro is. Like, I would have loved if this ghost show like just didn't take itself so seriously, but I think it's that much more funny because it takes itself so seriously, and it's so much more fun to make fun of. Ghost Adventures. So if you didn't get it from the intro, basically these 3 guys, they visit really haunted places around, I'm guessing, just the United States. So first they will interview people who've had firsthand experiences with the hauntings at these places, and then they will lock themselves into these places overnight to see if they can capture and record any footage of ghosts. And yeah, that's pretty well the TV show, so.
We're looking for a guy named Mike, right? He lives on property. Let's go.
So yeah, they're at the hotel now and they're looking for this guy named Mike who I guess works at the property, and he might have some experience with the hauntings. So let's see if they can find him. Why is the music so dramatic? They're just looking for the guy who works the property. They're not even in the hotel yet. Jesus.
I don't know.
Is that a donkey?
Gee, behind you.
What the?
Why is he so scared of the donkey?
It's a donkey.
What the hell? A donkey.
Why is he so scared of it? It's just a donkey. I get it. It's kind of weird
ass.
just to find like a little horse, but still.
No more.
Hi. How you doing, man? Are you Mike? Hey, I'm Zach.
This is the guy. This is Mike who works on the property, and I guess they're gonna talk to him now.
Been trying to put it back together, patch up windows, holes in the roof.
Just you and your... Does your donkey have a name?
Spirit.
Spirit. Just you and Spirit.
It's a good name for a donkey. I don't know.
Now, what was with the nuns? Sold this place?
Well, yeah, they secured the land, and they went out and got grants, and they built it, they worked it, they did everything from mopping floors to setting bones and stitching people.
Okay, so originally this place was a Catholic hospital because the location didn't have a hospital. So the nuns from a nearby chapel, I guess, got the grants from the government to build this hospital, and the nuns were the ones who did pretty well all the healing and all the caretaking for the patients and stuff like that. So that's kind of the original story behind this place. What the Did they really get someone to dress up as a nun and then have them stand out on the roof to get that footage?
We're gonna go talk to a guy right now, an actual doctor who used to not only work here, but was also born here.
The most dramatic vlogger I've ever seen, let's be honest. We're about to talk to a guy who not only used to work here, but who was born here. Like, just say, all right, we're gonna talk to a doctor. He used to work here and he was actually born here too. I get it, they wanna make the show overly dramatic, but come on. Anyway, this is the doctor. He was born at this hospital and he worked here for years as well. So they're gonna talk to him and see if he's had any firsthand experiences with hauntings at this place.
One night, I fell asleep on the couch and I woke up and I saw a silhouette of a doctor that I used to know here. A physician that worked here had just passed away at home.
He did?
So from the story, the doctor was saying that he was lying down on a couch inside the doctor's lounge, which is across from the emergency room, and he saw this silhouette that looked like a doctor he used to work with that recently passed away. But to me, that just sounds like a doctor who is probably working for a 12-hour shift, is very sleep deprived, and lay down on the couch, was half asleep, and he saw this weird shadow. I don't think that's any proof of ghosts. I think that's just because doctors work their asses off.
So do you think we're gonna go in here and get f***ed up by your ghosts? I mean, do you think they're gonna beat the shit out of us?
It happens.
It does?
And
how do we go in here
feelings-
and get beat out of us?
So they're back to talking to Mike, who's the caretaker of the property, and he's basically saying that there's some violent spirits in here, like the ghosts have strangled people and have cut them and stuff like that. I don't know if he has any evidence of this besides just him saying it, but whatever, we'll take his word for it maybe, because this show is 100% factual, obviously.
Are there any murders or suicides that you know about here?
There's murder in the basement. There's supposed to be a triple stabbing, double homicide.
So there's a homicide at this place. There's a triple homicide or a double homicide, he said. And the blood's still there too. I mean, it's kind of weird that this probably happened a long time ago and they haven't washed all the blood off the wall. I mean, it's great for them that the blood is still there from this double homicide that occurred probably 20, 30 years ago before this place shut down. It's great the blood's still there. Very, very convenient for their filming. So far at this hospital, there's a bunch of patients who died of natural causes or whatever during their stay at the hospital over the 40 years or however long. There's been a double murder that has occurred when it was a rehab center, and now there's been some deaths from oil workers who worked nearby, who I guess when they were injured were taken to the hospital and that's where they died. So now they're checking out a random oil rig that's nearby because that kind of relates to what's going on. Anyway, whatever they can do to get more footage, right?
Get back.
What?
Hang on.
So these guys, like, they're on the side of a road, of a normal road, like kind of close to an oil rig, but there's like a fence in front of them and everything. And these guys from the rig apparently show up to tell them they can't be filming, which is kind of weird to me. Anyway, a little convenient too, right?
Put your cameras down.
Put your cameras down. Continues filming.
We're just filming a little bit. We're
not supposed to be out here.
Oh, we're not?
No, sir.
Here, guys, go over there with the cameras.
It might just be me, but that did not sound genuine at all. This whole thing to me seems very fabricated, how these guys decided to film on the side of a road, which should be fine, and then one worker from that oil rig decides to come over and tell them they can't film. Anyway, it's just weird to me.
You heard of the abandoned hospital?
Yes, sir. My uncle died there.
Your uncle died there?
He got stabbed.
Your uncle got stabbed?
He got stabbed by some guys, went to the hospital and died there.
Wow.
So I believe...
Do you believe in ghosts and stuff?
Oh, yeah.
Do you really?
Oh, yeah.
Have you ever been to that hospital?
Yes, sir. Dr. Gordon Barth, Sr.
What? We just interviewed this guy. No,
So he was operated on by the same doctor that they interviewed. Okay.
Everybody knows about the ghosts at the hospital.
Really?
And I believe my uncle's one of them. Never found peace.
So just to recap, they're filming on the side of a road. A worker comes over to question them on it. It turns out this worker is not only from the town where the hospital is in, he's been to the hospital himself. His uncle died at that hospital from being stabbed. This worker has met the doctor that they interviewed earlier, and he thinks his uncle is one of the ghosts. I mean, just what a coincidence. Definitely not fabricated at all. Definitely 100% legit.
Nuns actually built this hospital, right?
Yes.
And they don't like tattoos, do they?
No.
I'm gonna have to do a little strip down tonight because all my tattoos are concealed by clothing.
Oh yeah, there it is. There's the mention of the strip down. So I guess the reason is because, like it was said earlier in the video, like nuns had a lot to do with this hospital, like it was a Catholic hospital and stuff. So if there's any nuns haunting the hospital, then they don't like tattoos. So he has to take his shirt off to show them the tattoos and hopefully to get a rise out of them. Definitely not just an excuse to take his shirt off on camera, but okay.
And what happens when tattooed people go up there?
Choking.
Kinky.
Sounds like a fun place. Lock us in your building.
Good luck.
That's a lockdown.
So this is basically the main part of the episode. They finished interviewing all the people. They interviewed the doctor, they interviewed Mike, the dude who works on the property, and they interviewed that random oil rig guy who apparently just came up to them and had a massive connection to all this. And now they're gonna lock themselves in this hospital overnight and see if they can find any proof of ghosts.
Come here, come here.
Well, that helps, complete darkness.
I just saw something, Nick, go from this way to this way. And
Oh, okay, so he saw something. So he saw a ghost, just, well, the camera was in complete darkness. Let's see if they picked up actual physical proof that a ghost passed by this place.
sure, I was taking a f***ing picture at that same time.
Thankfully, I did take.
Okay, and that's convenient too. He was taking the picture at the exact same time. He's like a ghost ran by. Anyway.
If you look very closely, you can see what appears to be a defined leg and foot. The rest of what appears to...
That doesn't look like anything. Like, I don't see, like maybe vaguely, but seriously, like you could tell me, you could go on the other side and tell me that that's where the foot and leg were, and it would look the exact same to me.
Listening, you've got a 150.2% attention.
What is this guy even saying?
What?
Okay.
Why did you...
All right, that was kind of funny. So they have recording devices set up in the basement where the double murders occurred, and then apparently it picked up some recording. So we're gonna see what it picked up here.
This next EVP sounds like a complete sentence, and what's absolutely shocking is that it actually speaks of the double homicide that occurred down here.
My God, that's lucky. I didn't hear a single word in that garbled mess that it says on screen. Like without the subtitles on screen, that to me, I don't even think I could recognize a word in it. And it could be something completely different from what they're saying. But they're just like, okay, it sounds kind of like this. And if we say it sounds like this, then it directly references the murders. So there's a big connection and it's definitely haunted. I mean, whatever.
People that come up here with tattoos get choked. So I am going to expose my tattoos right now in hopes that I get...
This is it, ladies and gentlemen. This is the entire reason I chose this episode. So they're in the church part of the hospital now, and this is apparently where all the chokings by the nuns take place. So he's gonna take off his shirt and show us the tattoos.
Scratched or choked.
Which is totally just, it's totally just not because he wants to take his shirt off on camera. This makes total sense, guys.
So I heard you don't like tattoos. Well, I got a really good tattoo that I don't think you're gonna like too much.
God damn.
How do you like that tattoo?
Man, take it all off.
All right, now it just got creepy in here, man.
I mean, it's kind of a cool tattoo. I'll give him that.
Soul.
You want my soul?
No, I just want soul food.
You like these tattoos?
I don't blame them. Like, these three guys are coming in and just yelling across the hospital when these ghosts are just trying to like sleep and be at peace. I would say they're loud too.
Please keep in mind that we are doing this because of numerous reports of tattooed people being attacked by unseen forces here. And me taking my shirt off and showing my tattoos is garnering us evidence.
Of course. All for the name of evidence. I'm like, just judging by the three guys, I'm sure he's not the only one with tattoos, but he's definitely the only one in really good shape. So they're like, yeah, you take your shirt off. We're good. We're just gonna film you with your shirt off in this abandoned church, and it's gonna look super cool. All right, so now that everybody has their shirts on again, unfortunately, I guess he's just not gonna run around the hospital with his shirt off consistently, but whatever. Now they're in the basement, I think, again, or maybe the first floor, just looking for more evidence.
Do you want to choke me?
Ooh, kinky. He's asking the ghost if he wants to choke him.
Capturing an EVP that appears to be warning us. Here's the enhanced audio.
Don't go in the bathroom. Why not? Is there a scene in that bathroom, huh? Is that where some of the choking's gonna occur?
We got some awesome evidence in this hallway with the PX and the VPs.
All great evidence. Yeah.
What are you doing?
Zach's trying to get choked. Well, these guys are turned around explaining like, oh yeah, we got all this evidence about ghosts and we can leave now. We just like, no, there's a scene in that bathroom and I'm going in there.
Wants to get personal with me.
Oh my God, this guy. Man, I think there's a different reason for them hunting ghosts. I think he's just trying to hook up. This guy just wants some ghost booty.
This anomaly manifests and then disappears into my body.
Zach, Jesus. So a ghost right now is inside Zach.
Not afraid of you.
I'm not afraid of
I
you.
want you to be afraid of me.
Don't be afraid of me.
I'm gonna play the pre-show.
We don't have to be afraid of each other. We're just two crazy kids alone in this hospital in this bathroom. Do you want to see my tattoos again? So that was the episode of Ghost Adventures. I mean, they found some evidence at this place. I think Zach hooked up with a ghost. So I mean, it was a good time. We got to see his tattoos. We got to see him shirtless, which is the reason why we all came here. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Do you believe in ghosts now? Did that episode change your guys' mind on ghosts? Well, I mean, it didn't change mine. I thought it was really funny and entertaining. I thought it was super overdramatic, and I still love watching this show, and I think I'm gonna do more videos about it. If you guys enjoyed this video, leave a like, and remember to subscribe because it means a lot and encourages me to make more videos like this. And yeah, talk to you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching.